From the station that made country music famous, 650 AM WSM, this is a Coffee, Country, and Cody podcast. Hey, it's Charlie Mattos, and in this episode, Megan Alexander, Eric Markham, and I zoom to the North Pole, and we visit with Santa Claus. And you can too at santatheexperience.com. Enjoy our Coffee, Country, and Cody podcast with Santa.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, riding down Santa
Coffee,
Claus
Country, and Cody.
From Music City, USA, 650 AM WSM and Circle Television, we are zooming to the North Pole. It is such a pleasure to say good morning, Santa Claus.
Hi, Santa.
Good morning, everyone, and I'd like to say a big happy birthday to Bill Cody.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you for remembering, Santa.
Well, that is a great early Christmas gift for Bill Cody right there. Now, I know Megan has been nice, but I'm a little concerned about me and Eric. So I don't know if you can give us a little advanced look at the list, Santa. Do we make the nice part?
It's right here.
Okay.
Let me look it up here.
All right.
Oh, here.
Oh.
Looks like we have some work to do for a few of you.
All right. We got 9 days, right, Santa?
That's right. There's still time.
Okay. All right. And by the way, so 2020 has been interesting for everybody. So obviously, in other years, you would have the pleasure of seeing a lot of kids before Christmas, and they would get to sit on Santa's knee and tell him exactly what they would like for Christmas. But 2020 has made it kind of difficult for some folks to get out and get around. So the beautiful thing is at www.santatheexperience.com, you and your family can do a Zoom visit with Santa, just like we are doing this morning on Coffee, Country, and Cody. And I guess maybe the best part of the Zoom Santa is, now I don't have a Santa beard, but when my little guy was, he could grab a hold of it. At least there's no way to grab the beard during a Zoom, right, Santa?
That's right.
Yeah. So what have you heard from kids? How do they love seeing Santa on their iPad or on their laptop or on their iPhone?
It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. And the kids just absolutely love it. It's magical. You know, they're greeted by my elves, and they get to take a really nice sleigh ride up to the North Pole, where they get to see the reindeer and the toy factory, and they get to see where their letters go. And they even get to see what Mrs. Claus is up to. And it's all followed up by a wonderful visit with me, live chat with Santa. And I've got to find out if they're on the naughty and nice list. And it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would really encourage people, if you're watching on Circle, you're taking a look at the trip that you get to make virtually, Santa. We're rolling some of the video here, santatheexperience.com. It's wonderful that you do this. And I have a 9-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And they have a question.
You keep busy.
That's right. And I told my 9-year-old that I would ask you this because he has the big questions. This year he's had a lot of the questions. So, Santa, how do you get to everyone around the world at midnight? How are you able to deliver and get through time zones and countries and continents? How does it work?
Well, I've been doing this for quite some time, and I'm getting pretty good at it. And, it's like anything with sports or music. If you keep practicing, kids, you'll get to be good at anything. It just takes a lot of practice and stick-to-itness and keep with it, and you'll be able to do anything.
Oh, I love that. And we're so grateful that you do all that you do. And I got to say, the decorations behind you, I'm so envious, Charlie.
Yeah.
Look how they glitter and glow. That is the perfect Christmas scene.
Santa, we've been doing
Mrs.
nothing but
Claus did all of the decorations.
Well done, Mrs. C.
Well, we've been doing nothing but Zoom interviews, Santa, since about mid-March. But you have the best Zoom location at the North Pole, I must say.
That's right.
Thank you.
Hey, so I'm just curious. There's a wonderful event we do annually in town that the great Charlie Daniels started, and now Phil Vassar is continuing on, called Christmas for Kids, where we raise a lot of money and we do a live show at the Ryman. And one of the great things about going shopping with the kids at Christmas time is, some are thrilled to buy toys for themselves, but some they want to buy toys for their friends who are maybe a little less fortunate, or buy a winter coat for someone who just doesn't have the money to do it. And I imagine you get some kids that are really funny, you get some kids that make you laugh, but you probably get some that really tug at the heartstrings too, don't you, Santa?
Oh, I certainly do. And sometimes they're hard to get through, but I just put on my big smile and cheer the kids up. It's all about fun, and cheering the kids up. The kids deserve to have a good time.
Yeah. So Santa, we got to ask you, honest answer. What is your favorite cookie? Because that's another question my kids have.
Oh, yes.
You get all different types, but if you could choose one, what do you like to get?
Well, I actually have two favorite kind of cookies, homemade and store-bought.
Good to know. So any cookie works.
Well, when you
pretty much.
when you come by the Matos household, you're getting the Oreo version. So be happy. I think
good.
Santa will be thrilled with that.
I'm happy with whatever you leave me.
Oh, that's great.
Santa, what has been the most asked gift? What have people been asking for this year?
Well, probably I think the most would be Legos and PlayStation 5. And the funniest one that I've received is one little girl wanted a disco ball for her room.
You could have the disco. Yeah, you could have the disco ball Santa or Eric Markham's sweater, which lights up. He's in the
that
Christmas
sweater's
spirit.
pretty nice. I don't know. It's cold outside.
Again, SantaTheExperience.com. Experiences run through Christmas Eve. So you'll have, even Christmas Eve, you'll have a chance to chat with Santa. But I imagine times are going quickly. So you want to maybe go to SantaTheExperience.com and book your sleigh ride departure as soon as you can for a visit with Santa Claus. What is Mrs. Claus up to this morning, Santa?
Oh, well, she's busy keeping those elves in line and me in line too.
And the reindeer are getting ready because they got a big night coming up.
Oh, they're getting ready. They're resting up and they're outside playing some reindeer games. And we just had some new snow and it's cold and everybody's all ready and we're set.
Okay, now I'm really curious because I've never been to the North Pole, obviously, so I've never been to Santa's workshop or Santa's home. How many Christmas trees do you have, Santa? Because Megan Alexander in her house has 17 Christmas trees. Does she have more than Santa Claus?
Oh, yes, you've got me beat. I've got this beautiful one right here. It's beautiful right there. I decorate the top part. Mrs. Claus won't let me touch the lower part.
Okay.
Well, it's very well done. You do a great job, Santa. And just maybe some advice and wisdom to anybody that needs a little encouragement this year. 2020's been hard, but everybody's hanging in there. Santa, your well wishes for anyone watching and listening right now.
Oh, well, it has been a difficult year. And I really think that we all just need to have a little love in our hearts. And really, it's all about seeing the smile on the kid's face. When those parents get to see their kids, around the Christmas tree and opening up the presents and just the joy, it's just amazing, and that keeping the love in our hearts and the hope going and keeping the Christmas spirit alive.
And Santa, I have a feeling that, we're doing a lot of these because of 2020, but I have a feeling 5-10 years down the line, we're still going to be doing these kind of visits with Santa because this is such a cool way for folks all over the country and the world to get to say hi to Santa Claus from the comfort of their own home, huh?
And the comfort of the North Pole. I get to visit with all of you.
Yes. A little chillier there, though, than here.
Oh, very cold. The nice thing about it, too, is that the families can join who aren't there, and aunts and uncles and grandma and grandpa can join. It's really a lot of fun.
It's a wonderful offering that you give all these kids, Santa. Yeah. Thank you so, so much.
Well, I got to tell you, we've been looking forward to it all week, Santa, and you did not disappoint. It is so wonderful to Zoom with the North Pole and Santa Claus this morning. And again, Santa the Experience to book your voyage. Now,
everybody lean in for the selfie with Santa.
And you got one last chance through Christmas Eve, okay? Christmas Eve, Santa Experiences will run at SantaTheExperience.com. Have a wonderful Christmas, Santa.
Okay. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We just follow the light. Let's give thanks to the Lord.
Thanks for listening to our Coffee, Country, and Cody podcast. Our program director at WSM Radio is J. Patrick Tittle. Our digital producer is Haley Hall. Marketing and promotions director is Amanda Cannon. And I'm Charlie Matos. If you like what you've heard, make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And leave us a review on iTunes. It really does help new people find the show.